Meghalaya Police constable posted in Delhi who had taken to social media to appeal for help to return home for tested positive for COVID-19. This development was confirmed by official sources from the 3rd Battalion of Meghalaya Police. Soon after the information was received, as many as 14 primary contacts of the constable were identified and put in quarantine. Their samples, however, are yet to be collected. However, the bigger concern is that there are as many as 810 personnel in the 3rd Battalion of Meghalaya Police in Delhi, and several more of them may now have to be put in quarantine. The constable Roning son Khartang Mao is admitted at the LNJP hospital in New Delhi. Well, viewers, it may be mentioned that the constable had reported sick on May 22nd and was referred to the LNJP hospital on May 23rd. And the medical officials, after checking upon his health condition, placed him under mandatory quarantine in the hospital. Let me tell our viewers that the family members of the constable had last week alleged that he was not receiving treatment and had sought help from the government to bring him back. So right, viewers, big story from Meghalaya. Well, a Meghalaya police constable posted in Delhi who had taken to social media to appeal for help to return home has tested positive for COVID-19. Well, this development was confirmed by official sources from 3rd Battalion of Meghalaya Police. Soon after the information was received, as many as 14 primary contacts of the constable were identified and put in quarantine. Their samples, however, are yet to be collected. However, the bigger concern is that there are as many as 810 personnel in the 3rd Battalion of Meghalaya Police in Delhi, and several more of them may now have to be put in quarantine. Well, the constable Roning son Khartang Mao is admitted at the LNJP hospital in New Delhi. It may be mentioned that the constable had reported sick on May 22nd and was referred to the LNJP hospital on May 23rd, and the medical officials, after checking upon his health condition, placed him under mandatory quarantine in the hospital. Let me tell our viewers that the family members of the constable had last week alleged that he was not receiving treatment and had sought help from the government to bring him back. All right, our bureau chief from Meghalaya, Roshan Rai, joins me live at this point of time. Well, Roshan, when did the confirmation of the constable testing positive come in, and have the samples of primary contacts been collected? Any information?
Yes, we were informed that he was tested positive long before, because earlier today I had a talk with one of the officials of the 3rd Battalion, and he informed that he had some symptoms, he was taken to the hospital where he tested positive, and that is why he was there. And when he made that appeal, he had already tested positive. This is what we were made to inform, given to understand. Now that he's already been tested positive, another test will be conducted again day after tomorrow, and if he tests negative out there, then he'll be sent home. This is what we were told by the official. And also there are around 810 people from Meghalaya out there posted in Delhi of the 3rd Battalion, and 14 of his primary contacts has already been quarantined, and a request has been sent to the hospital to come and collect their samples, which is awaited.
Right, Roshan, any information on from where the constable may have got infected, where, social distancing norms not followed in the battalion?
Well, this is something that which is unclear. As we all know, that many of the people from, let's just say, not just police, many from the other armed forces also have been contracting the virus from various sources. So as of now, it is uncertain as to from where did he contracted the virus. But yes, he has been tested positive.
Well, Roshan, as you mentioned, there are as many as 810 personnel of the 3rd Battalion in Delhi. Will Meghalaya Police push for test for everyone now?
Well, that is something which has not been cleared yet, but what we understand is all of his primary contacts, say 14 of them have already been put under quarantine, and their samples will be tested. And depending on that, if say for instance there are more positive cases that have been detected, then definitely we would see more and more of them being quarantined and more contact tracing going on.
All right, Roshan Rai, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all the details.